Our next speaker is Andrew Reid, founder of Vision Critical, the company that he started in the year 2000, and the title of his talk is Fire on All Cylinders, Vision Critical's Explosive International Growth Using Both Direct and Indirect Channels to Market. You've got to love that word, explosive, really grabs you. So, Andrew, let's hear what's explosive with Vision Critical.
So before I start, I got to say, David, you were mentioning you had some folks with you from your company in the recruitment space. I have my mother-in-law, Gail, here, so you can raise your hand, Gail, and say hi. Yeah. I wrote some thoughts down because 5 minutes is just a ridiculous amount of time to say anything. Have any of you ever used the term frenemies before? In the business climate, usually you have friends and you have enemies. In today's business climate, I think we have to add one more, which is frenemies. And these are companies that obviously at one level you compete with and on another level you partner with. So that being said, I want to spend a few minutes encouraging you to work all possible channels to maximize your effectiveness as a company. I'm lucky that I started a company 10 years ago that currently has a run rate of $70 million. We have 450 employees in 14 offices worldwide. And Vision Critical is all about taking a really traditional industry, being market research, and really infusing it with technology. Our clients use our software to do continuous research with their target audience. It's fast, it's effective, it can often be a key driver in making some game-changing decisions. And we're pretty much in every vertical. NASCAR, Banana Republic, BBC, Vanity Fair, New York Times, and Audi all have private online communities with us. So there's a bunch of things I'd love to talk about, but I don't have a lot of time, so let's just talk about indirect channels and frenemies. So at Vision Critical, we're in both the software development and distribution business as well as the full-service market research business. So we're part services and part software. So we had a very effective direct sales force since we launched this product in 2004, especially in the early days. I mean, we helped pioneer this whole category, so in the early days, it was lots of green pasture. It was pretty easy to get deals. But as we started plotting our longer-term goals for the company, we realized that the direct channel we had just wasn't going to give us the growth that we wanted, and we needed to make sure that we could grow, and so we had to embrace the indirect channel. We also had major worries about other better-funded entities leapfrogging us, and we still do worry about that. I don't think anybody stops worrying about that kind of thing. So our only option was to equip our competitors with our technology. These are the companies that our sales force have on their dartboards. These are the people that we glare at when we're in Fortune 500 companies doing competitive pitches. And it took a while to get our own people even on board. I can remember hearing, they're going to steal our secret sauce, or they're going to reverse engineer our technology over and over again. And at the end of the day, it came down to believing in ourselves, especially in this day and age where you can outsource or hire a couple people that'll do anything for you and build anything for you. Now, how good that product is obviously a whole different matter. We also had this worry about taking away our competitive edge by powering competitors. The reality is that many of our partners have deep relationships with their clients. They have specific areas of expertise, or they're in markets that we're just not in or we're never going to be in. There's no way that our direct business could own all the pieces of the pie. So we had to look at ourselves in the mirror and believe that we had the right platform for our market, and we'd be able to continue to innovate. Right now, we're powering billion-dollar corporations that could easily throw millions of dollars at an R&D effort if they wanted to. But the reality is those companies aren't great at running software. They're really good at building very large services businesses, but software isn't their main business. So it would be easy to dismiss the indirect channel for a million paranoid reasons, but we didn't. Our board of directors, our senior management, and eventually all of our key staff bought into the idea of running both an indirect and direct channel. And today I'm happy to say that a big chunk of our licensing revenue is driven from other research companies. So to get to this point, we needed to execute the following. We had to be confident as a company that we have both a competitive product in today's market and the desire to evolve our product to meet market demands. We needed to give our indirect channel a reasonable amount of time to scale up. It takes a while to build trust, and many of our current partners took time to evolve into the strong clients they are today. Normalized pricing was key across the board for us, and finally, a very different approach to marketing. We realized that we needed to sell our partners on Vision Critical and also equip them with tools to sell our technology and their services into their customers. In the last 6 months, we've had several competitive bid situations where Vision Critical had was at the table with our software and our services, and 2 of our partners were at the same table using their services and our software. If you can set yourself up to win even when you lose, you know you're on the right track. So frenemies are an important ingredient in today's business climate, and it's perfectly acceptable to compete on one level and partner on another. Thanks a lot.